Hello and welcome to the weekly blend from the coffee shops. My name is Heidi Ellsworth,
I'm Karen Edwards.
and we're here to talk about what's happening in so many different industries. When we're talking about the coffee shops, we're talking about metal, roofing, coatings, and we may soon have another one to talk about. Probably next week, Karen. We
Next
have a little
week.
announcement.
If you're following us on Instagram and social media, we've been sharing some sneak peeks, doing
It
a
just
countdown.
might be a new coffee shop. I'm so excited.
Woo!
Well, I have to tell you, it has been quite a time, Karen. It's been a while since you and I have been on.
I know. We've
We've
been
been back and
traveling,
forth.
going
I
to
know.
events. Yeah, it's been crazy.
It's been crazy. And for the first time, in I don't know how long, you and I, neither one of us were at the Western States Roofing Expo, and which was
Can you
wild.
believe it? I
I
know.
know. So, but you know who was there? Our amazing team from the coffee shops. They killed it. It was so awesome. So, huge thank you to Megan and Alex and Drake and Jessica and James,
James.
believe it or not, who were all at the Western Roofing Expo. I heard it was record. It was record attendance, record registration. And you may be wondering, Karen, how did I hear about that?
How did you hear about that, Heidi?
I watched YouTube and I watched the
Ah!
team. Megan was talking about it from the sound stage. They were talking about it from a live coffee conversations. They also did a live roofing road trips from the demo stage. So for everything we've been hearing, huge attendance and just, I mean, if you take the time just while you're working, turn on Roofers Coffee Shop YouTube and check out what happened at Western Roofing. Even though you weren't there like us, you can still know what's going on. So there
Yeah.
you go.
I'm going to do that. I have to catch up.
I know. It's so much fun. I was laughing the whole time. They are quite a pair, the Alex and Megan, who were running that soundstage. But I also want to give a special, and I also heard this. Actually, I saw this on social media and heard it on YouTube. But I want to give a special shout out to the winners of the Western States Awards, and two in particular, Greg Bloom for the Hall of Fame, yay, with
Yay!
QXO, and Mindy Dahlquist with TRA Sun and Snow for the Service Award. Congrats, you
Yay!
two.
Yeah.
There were a lot of other awards, Karen. So I just want to say congratulations to all the award winners. And Western States, you just do a great job.
Yeah, for sure.
It was so good. So, speaking of doing a great job, Karen, today you have an RLW.
I do. It's with our friends from Metal Forming, and we're going to be
Awesome.
talking about what's new with them. The state of metal overall, anyway. And
Yeah.
then we're going to talk about, kind of give you a sneak peek at what they're going to be doing at MetalCon. MetalCon is just a few weeks away. It's at the later this month, I believe, the 21st of
Yes.
October.
Yes.
Yeah. So really exciting. Tune into that so you can see and hear about what's new and what's new with the team at Metal Forming.
Yeah, I tell you what, MetalCon's gonna be great. Last night, Megan and Alex gave away 5 additional total experience passes for MetalCon to
Nice.
some great folks. Lauren Morley won,
Oh,
and there was a
good.
number of contractors who we're gonna see at MetalCon. And so, if you haven't registered, please register. You should, if you've won the contest, you should have already heard by now, and we want to invite you to the soundstage to come talk to us. But we want to see you all, everybody who's going to MetalCon. It's going to be great. I also have to say tomorrow, and I'm kind of excited because we're getting back to the coffee conversations. Tomorrow is really a great one from SRS, Karen. It's all about para Latinos MVPs.
Yeah.
Um, I have a practice today with them, and I'm just telling you, these are the influencers, these are the leaders in the Latino community of roofing. But what they're really doing is they are teaching how to run great businesses around marketing, sales, logistics, you name it. They are out there training across the board, not just Latinos, but they focus on training in Spanish. And so it's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah. SRS has really leaned in and done a great job with our Para Latinos program. So
Yeah.
this is going to be a great conversation tomorrow.
And Julissa will be on it. I love
Yeah.
Julissa. I'm so excited to see her. So yeah, this is going to be totally cool. And then next week we continue on. In fact, we're going to pretty much be every week for the rest of the year, I think, except for maybe Thanksgiving and
Sorry,
Christmas.
email inboxes. We're going to be sending you a lot of emails.
But you don't want to miss out on anything. So next week we have our Codings Talk with Western Colloid, always with Greg Havati, and always awesome. Megan's going to be doing that one. And then Megan's also going to be doing coffee conversations next week with Next Gen. Karen, I'm so excited for this one. We have contractor, distributor, analyst, young, all like under 27 years old, all fresh, new into the roofing industry, and they're going to be talking about their expectations, why they're loving roofing, and what they hope for the future. So if you want to know how to hire young people, you can't miss this coffee conversation.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And you can learn, they bring such new, different, fresh perspectives. So you really want to tune in and hear what they have to say.
You do. It's going to be so good. So register today for all of those. Don't miss anything. I will not be on that Coffee Conversations next week because I'm going to be traveling, and I'm actually going to be bringing everybody a little sneak peek from our friends at Service First Solutions with Tracy Donnells. I'm going to be attending his conference. Karen, I'm kind of excited.
Fun. Yeah. We hear about this stuff now. You're going to get a look at what's actually happening.
I know he is 100% doing trainings on service, how to grow your service department. He has great information on our site, so check it out on the directory for Service First. And then watch, I will have a few coming to you from YouTube while I'm there. One of the speakers is Steve Little from K-Post. I'm excited to see him and talk to him. So that will be happening next week. But talk about learning. One of the things that I always get excited about is our lunch and learns. And we've got a bunch of new ones out, Karen.
Yeah. We just had one. Karnak has a lunch and learn that came out on our Coatings Coffee Shop, as well as Polyglass.
Yes. And that was what was fun is that lunch and learn was actually recorded while we were doing a live webinar at in Poly School in Florida. So we did that in addition. So it is very informational, great. I mean, it came straight from Poly School. So it's a lunch and learn from Poly School.
Yeah, and lunch and learns are great because they're bite size, right?
Yes.
About 25 to 30 minutes. There's a learning guide and a quiz at the end. You get a certificate of completion. It's a great way to expand your knowledge.
It's perfect for all of you out there who are wanting to get employees to get some continuing education, or maybe the employees are asking for continuing education because they can take that quiz and get a certificate of completion and show it, put it up on their wall. It's pretty cool. And we do drawings for a free lunch every month. So check it out. Check it out. The newsroom is rocking. I tell you what, Karen, lots of great stuff. And first, I want to give a big shout out, congratulations to Rebecca Talbot for making the 2025 Notable Marketing Leader by Twin Cities Business Magazine.
That's she's cool. With Malco Tools. So congratulations, Rebecca. That's awesome.
Read all about it in the newsroom. But, Karen, I have people all the time say, what are your top stories? What are people really interested in? Well, guess what? Right now, September's top articles are on the site, on the home pages. What are some of those top articles?
Well, you wrote an article, Heidi. It was in the top 10. It was about the Roofing Alliance and why it's important to become a member. There was an article from John Kenny about the, closing out a job correctly I think it was called the top 5% that will improve 100% of your reputation. He has such great advice. And our number one article was all about Suicide Prevention Month resources because, we've had a lot of discussion this month about that topic, and sharing those resources is super important. So there's just a lot of great information in there. So check out the top 10.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. And of course, always check out our classifieds. We have a really cool one at the very top. It's it's about Quick Shot, and it's all about seam protection. It has a video. It's very cool. Check it out. Yeah.
It's new.
We aren't going to say a whole lot about it. We want you to go look at it. But I do want to say, if you're doing metal work, roofing and restoration out of Kansas City is looking for you. They're looking for metal workers. So check out the classifieds and find them out. Karen, So great to be back with you.
I know. And we're just as busy as ever.
Yes, and
Lots
we are.
happening.
I'm telling you, the coffee shops are rocking, folks. So we love having you. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do, and check out all the sites, and we'll have more next week.
Bye. See you next time.